I am Priya, Assistant Professor of Biotechnology, Arignar College, Krishnagiri. My topic is immunity types. Introduction: Immunity, defense capacity of the body, and combat disease counter inspection. There are two types of immunity. One is the innate immunity, another one is the acquired immunity. Immune system: molecules, cells, tissues and organs which provide non-specific and specific protection against microorganisms, microbial toxins and tumor cells. The immune system, three major functions: protection of disease causing invaders. The immunity cells are specific and non-specific. The causing are invaders: removal of dead and damaged tissues of cells, recognition, removal of abnormal cells. Types of immunity: innate immunity and acquired immunity. Innate immunity is the non-specific and acquired immunity is the specific. Innate immunity present at birth. This is first line of defense. Acquired immunity it is not present at birth but becomes part of our immune system as lymphoid system develops. WHO defined immunity as the immune response to antigen at 1970. Antigen is the foreign particles in form of humoral immunity and cellular immunity. Humoral means activation of B lymphocyte and cellular immunity activation of T lymphocytes. Cells involved in immunity: macrophages. There are two lymphocytes, B lymphocytes in B cells, T lymphocytes in T cells. Leukocytes is WBC and white blood cells. There are two types: A granular and granular. A granular lymphocytes and monocytes. Lymphocytes is the three types: T cell, B cell and natural killer cell. Granular: basophil, neutrophil and eosinophils. These are blood components of the immune system: monocyte, neutrophil, eosinophil, basophil, platelets, macrophages and erythrocyte. Innate immunity defense mechanism include natural or non-specific, acquired immunity adaptive or specific, cell mediator or immural. First line of the innate immunity is two ways. One is the first line, another one is the second line. First line: mechanical barriers, for example skin, chemical and biochemical inhibitors, nail and hair, and normal flora. Second line: A cells, natural killer cells, phagocytes, soluble factors, inflammatory barriers. Factor and mode of action: keratin layer of intact skin has mechanical barrier, lysosome in tears, other secretions degrade peptidoglycans in bacteria at cell wall. Respiratory: cilia containing mucus containing trapped organisms, low pH in stomach and vagina, retard growth of microbes. Surface phagocytosis: inject and destroy microbes. Natural killer cells kill virus infected cells. Neutrophils inject and destroy microbes. Interferons inhibit viral replication. Fever, temperature retards bacterial growth. Inflammatory response limit spread of microbes. Phagocytosis: macrophage or dendritic cells. There are two types: destroy microbes and secrete cytokinins. Present antigen CD4 positive helper T cells. Main components of innate immunity contribute to humoral, antibody mediated immunity and cell mediated immunity. Innate immunity: humoral immunity complement neutrophil, macrophages, natural killer cells. Specificity of the immune response: foreign organisms by specific immune cells, activation these immune cells to produce specific response. For example, antibodies responsible specifically targets the organisms for destruction. This is a phagocytosis and natural killer cells and MHC class 2 MHC proteins, the antigen and how to create the new antibodies and innate immunity and destroy the APC cells, antigen presenting cells. This is the macrophages and viral infection of the activation of the cytokinin T cells. Major functions of T cell and B cell: antibody mediated immunity, B cells host defense against infection and opsonize bacteria, neutralize toxins and viruses allergy and autoimmunity. Cell mediated immunity, host defend against especially tuberculosis, fungi, virus, infected cells, allergy, graft and tumor rejection, regulation and antibody response. Important features of innate immunity: specificity non-specific, effective immediately after exposure to microbe, yes in minutes, improves after exposure, no, has memory, no. Active immunity or passive immunity. Active and passive immunity. Active immunity is resistant acquired after contact with foreign antigens, example microorganisms, bacteria, virus and fungi and protozoa. This contact may be consist of clinical and subclinical infections. In immunization with live or killed infectious agents or their antigens, exposure to microbial products, toxins and toxoids. Immunogen and antigen, where foreign substance antigen is introduced in the body, led to anti-foreign substance, antibody formation. Immunogenic is able to produce a specific immune response, will stimulate immune cells, give immunological reaction, or immoral or cell mediated activation. Antigenic, substance cannot directly heal immune response but need some help to some proteins and then activity. They can react with antibodies. All immunogens are antigenic but not all antigens are immunogenic. All immunogenics are antigenic but not all antigens are immunogenic. Apten is a Greek word meaning is a fasten, is a partial antigens. This is not immunogenic. Aptens carrier proteins like albumin, globulin and synthetic polypeptide become immunogenic. Apten and carrier protein ரெண்டுமே நம்ம ஜாயின் ஆனாக்க நம்மளுக்கு ஆன்டிபாடிஸ் கிடைக்குது. This formation against apten. Antibiotics, analgesic and penicillin, alpha methylodopa. This also aptens antigenic or not immunogenic. Thank you.